number 1 is not written in descending order. Okay, so you would need to write it in descending order, and it's also missing an x squared, so you have to fill it in. So it's 5x to the third, so it didn't have an x squared, so you have to put in that 0x squared. Okay, then the next one would be, because you have 3, 2, next one would be a 1, so you have plus 10x, that has the 1, and then the one that doesn't have 1 was 3 plus 3. Okay, so it goes 3, 2, 1, then. Okay, and then on the outside, it also has to be a descending order. It wasn't, so you had to rewrite that. Okay, times the same every single one. So first divided by the first. So it's 5x to the third divided by 5x. So 5 divided by 5 would be 1. You can write the 1 if you want to. You don't have to, because when variables are by themselves, the 1's there. Subtract. So that would be x squared. Okay, now we distribute. So that times that is 5x to the third. That times that would be 5x squared. But we've got to what? Change the signs. Both of them. So switch. That one should always go away. The first one on every single one of them. So that's just going to be a negative 5x squared. We bring the next one down. And then start over. Okay? So the first divided by the first. So it's a negative 5x squared divided by 5x. So a negative 5 divided by 5 would be a negative 1. Subtract your x's. So that'd be x. Now distribute it back to them. Okay, so it's a negative 5x squared. A negative times a positive would be a positive 5x. Okay, but we've got to switch the signs. So opposite. Okay, that goes away. Remember, that should happen every single time. So a positive 10 and a negative 5 would be 5x. So let's do it now. And then we bring down our last one, which would be that plus 3. Okay, first divided by first. So 5x divided by 5x would be what? Just 1, right? 5 divided by 5 would be 1.
Yeah. Wait, I think you messed up. Yeah, it should be 10 plus 5.
Where did I put it?
You put negative and positive is positive. 5x down here.
This one?
Yeah.
It should be plus 5x.
And this should be negative 5x and you change it to plus 5x.
Oh, that one times that one.
Yeah.
I did. So it should have been a negative, so it should have been a positive, so it should be 15. Yes?
Yeah.
Was that my correction? Thank you. Okay, so 15x divided by 5x would be not 1, 3. Okay, so we should have a 3 there. Okay, and then distributing it back, so that would be 15x. 3 times 5 would be 15. Switch. That goes away, so then your remainder is a negative 12. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. 3. Okay, last one, because it's just repeating. So you just got to look at your mistakes. Okay, so number 3, same thing. Okay, it's not in descending order. So 3x to the third. You don't have an x squared. Okay, then an x. You have an x, so that'd be 4x. And then plus 3. Okay, then on the outside is x plus 1. So first divided by first would just be 3 what? X squared. Yeah. Okay. Okay, distributing that to that. So 3x to the third. That to that would be a positive 3x squared. Switch. That goes away. That comes down. Bring down. Start over. First divided by first. So negative 3x squared divided by x would be a negative 3x. That goes to both of those, so a negative 3x squared, a negative. Okay, switch. So that would be 7x. multiply by first, so 7x divided by x would just be 7 plus 7, distribute, so 7x, distribute, but you've got to switch. Okay, those go away, so a positive 3 and a negative 7 would be a remainder of a negative. Okay, so test on Friday, so tomorrow. As a reminder, this is the only class I have, so when I go to put tests in, you see a 0 and you know you took your test, you should probably come see me, okay? Because people are not listening to directions. There's like 3 or 4 of them, okay? So tomorrow when you take your test, you're going to have your notebooks. You do your work in your notebook, but you write your answers and your name on the test, okay? So a lot of people didn't write their answers on the test. I'm not going to go back and try to find it in your notebook, so you're going to have to come in and write it down, okay? So when you get the notebook's just for scratch paper, okay? Write your answers on your test and your name on your test, put it back in the notebook, and then hand it back in, okay? When you're done with the test, you are either working on con, okay, or you're finishing today's assignment, which will be notes. Okay, we're going to get started on it, but you don't have to take it home as homework because it's not due until Monday, okay? So you can work on it tomorrow after the test because the test will be short. We're good? Okay, so pass your reviews forward.